Hey guys, how y'all doing? This is Odie again, Life Reboot podcast. And this is going to be a short one, but I'm actually going through a new book and it brought out some really profound things that I need to share with you. This is powerful stuff. And I think I've had this thought, and this is actually the reason why I love people the way I do, is because it is not a human type of love that I have for people when I have it for them, right? And it took me a while to get to where I'm at now, but I would also say that pretty much my whole life I've been a word duck when it came to that, right? I am a very free giver of love and have always kind of been that way. And um, it's because of God, not me. It's I've learned that it kind of frees the other person and you to love as you wish. So check this out. God's love is a love of free choice. God's love is a love of free choice. And the crazy thing is, we call things love that are really not love, they're just manipulation. We have the glorious opportunity to discover the personality of Jesus, to choose love over manipulation, guilt, and false obligation. So instead of allowing people to love us as they freely would, we put a lot of obligations and manipulation in play to get what we want instead of asking for what we want, because a person would probably, especially if they care about you, they're going to oblige you if they care about you, right? They're going to give you what you ask for. They're going to give you what puts a smile on your face. They're just going to do that, right? If they know what it is, but they don't want to be guilted into it. They want to be able to do it freely just like you do, right? Check this out. How happy is a marriage where the husband and wife eke out an existence amid each other's expectations? You're supposed to carry the groceries. My father always carried in the groceries. You're supposed to fold my socks in little mounds. My mother always did it. Like, what? Seriously? Is that what we're talking about? Is that what we're arguing about? For real? Like, if you really want me to take in the groceries, I'll take in the groceries. Matter of fact, I'm the grocery guy, right? I'll take in a whole load on one trip. That's how I do groceries, right? But to guilt me into it, to make me feel bad about it because I forgot, or, maybe I'm in between some and I didn't help you this time. So now you're going to beat me up about it. And this one right here is really bad. You're supposed to be obligated to me. What? Seriously? You want to do things out of obligation? No, I mean, it takes all the spice out of it, right? Because basically it's like something hanging over your head that you gotta do all the time, and like you're like, man, it just takes the juice out of it, right? There is no romance in that. There is no spontaneity. There is no planning, right? Because you're afraid to do the wrong thing, so you don't do the wrong thing. So you try to do the right thing, but if you don't do the right thing right, then you've done the wrong thing. It's crazy, man. So, and that's the way it is in relationships. It'll drive you nuts. So the answer is not to learn to love everything we do for one another. It is learning to stop hurling unloving and ungodly demands at each other. Whoa. So it's not just, and I'm not saying like you can't have things that you would want your partner to do, but the way you get them to do it is to ask for one thing and hold your expectations at the effing door. So you can ask for what you want, but you have to hold your expectations at the door and give them the freedom to do it, right? And that also frees you up to love by choice, which is very powerful. I'm just telling you right now, you will release yourself from a lot of guilt and shame in your relationship if you if you took this on board and did it. I'm just telling you, it's very powerful. Your expectations help hurt yourself as well as others. When you demand that others fulfill your expectations, you make yourself a target for defeat. Wow. And the crazy thing is, these things are not biblical, actually, not spiritual, And when the expectations go unmet, how you gonna feel? And this happens both ways. So both people are gonna feel unloved, rejected, angry, unfulfilled, and depressed. Period. Both people. And that's why we feel that way in relationships because we're setting a bar way too high. It's really like a religious spirit, actually. We're setting the bar way too high and nobody can live up to it. So the name of this book is Telling Yourself the Truth, and this is the section on relationships. I urge you to go get it now. It's so, so good. And it's all scripturally based. Go check it out. Talk to you guys next time. Love you. Bye bye.